After several leaks and rumors, Motorola's One series is finally official. Yes, at the ongoing IFA conference in Berlin, the brand has just taken the covers off its latest smartphones, and the one I am holding right now is One Power, which is the higher end version of the One, and it's definitely a different beast altogether as compared to the glass sandwich design available on the One. You get a metal finish. Yes, it's a metal unibody design, and it's also quite hefty, although that's not without any reason, because the One Power is among the very few smartphones in the market that ship with a beefy 5000 mAh battery capacity. Yes, you heard it right, a 5000 mAh battery capacity. So the smartphone can easily last you more than 1.5 days or even 2 days with ease. And it's also a powerful offering. You get Qualcomm Snapdragon 636 chipset, and you can see the effect of the cursor. It's very smooth. You can quickly jump in and out of apps. There is no trace of lag as such, although we will have to play games or push its limit with heavy apps to let you know about its performance capabilities. The processor is further mated to 3GB or 4GB of RAM, and depending upon the RAM, you will get storage of 32GB or 64GB. In this case, it's a 64GB unit, and out of that, around 16.2GB is already eaten up by the OS and other resources. It's also Android One, and this kind of marks Motorola's re-entry into the Android One segment, because it's been a while since the brand has announced any Android One based offerings. And right now, while it's running Android 8.1.0, the brand has already promised that it will be among the very first set of smartphones to get Android 9.0 Pie update. Talking about the cameras, you get a combination of 16 megapixel primary camera coupled with 5 megapixel secondary shooter, and at the front you get 8 megapixel selfie shooter. So let me just show you the camera app. So this is the selfie. So it seems to be pretty good, and jump to the front camera. So unlike the Moto One, which only offers the capability of bokeh mode with the secondary shooter, here you can also get the option to optically get closer to the subject up to 2x, and then of course there is digital zoom of 4x and 8x. The Moto One Power also comes with Google Lens support, and let me just see if there are any other settings that you should know about. No, so there is night mode, which is interesting, but otherwise the camera app is bare bones. Of course, you get the expert mode to adjust various levels such as ISO, exposure value, shutter speed, and the likes. In terms of the display, you get a 6.2-inch display, which is larger than the 5.9-inch display present on its sibling, and it's a full HD plus resolution, which is also sharper because the sibling ships with HD plus resolution, and it seems to be a nice display. There are no glaring issues when you look at the display from different angles, and brightness levels also seem to be quite nice. So even though it's set at lower brightness level, I don't find any issue in seeing the display, and of course at maximum levels it should be readable under direct sunlight as well. So that brings to an end to this video, where I have just summed up my first impressions of the Moto One Power, and the brand has already stated that the device will be coming to the Indian market in the month of October.